Greetings, greetings, greetings. We are not in the lab. We're not in the lab. We're not in JL. We're not in Justice League headquarters. Yes, we're in the headquarters, but they got me in a different room. They don't want my greatness. They don't want me to be great. They don't want me to be great because I got to sit over on this side right here in headquarters in the HQ of Hot 2100 Savannah and the world. I gotta sit over here because they don't want me sitting by the wall that got the Warriors on it. But guess what's gonna happen? Next week is gonna be transitioning from right over there. We're gonna have it right over here. Y'all gonna see the Warriors right there in the back because they don't want me to be great. It is called hate. It is called hate. It's coming from the other people. And so again, but this is Ron Tell that we said all of y'all share, share, share. Glad to have y'all here. And we got again another special guest. As you know, all I guess, cause see that's why I gotta sit over this side right here. You know, because again we're in this headquarters over here because I want to be on my side, so I gotta be positioned so that way because the light's gonna go out like that. And so, but again, we always got a special guest, and we got a special guest. All our guests are special, and we got our sister in the house. We got our sister in the house. She be making some things happen. And sis, how you doing? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing excellent, doing excellent. So, you know, it's all simple. It's all simple how we do this right here. It's all simple. And we're going to throw out there, who are you? Who are you?
Who am I? I am Nosa, a visionary. I am actor of love. I'm a leader. And I'm extremely passionate about self-healing through self-examination, through acceptance, through accountability, and through my businesses. That's what I bring all together.
All right, all right. So we got that right there. So now we gotta do this like this, cause this is what some people be tripping. Now I say some people they be in another zone and okay. I'm gonna say this: black folks. This is what black folks gonna do. We gonna then ask the question: Who your people? Who your people? And then they act like they don't know the time. Who your people, sis?
I got people. Oh man, iron sharpens iron. So I am extremely intentional about who I share my experiences with. And my people are my angels, my messengers that are sent in a physical form here. And I have just been here in Savannah for almost 3 years. And the people who have gravitated towards me are rock stars. And they inspire me by how they walk in life. They look like light. They look bright. They speak light. They speak bright. And those are my people. Those are the people that I spend time with.
See now, people checking out the show because we say share, share, share. They saying she know what that mean. It's like who she connected to, like who her family, where she from, because there be people out there looking at this show right now, and guess that's and see again, that's why y'all know how I do it. See, they come on here, they don't be realizing how real we are, and so for somebody like I had somebody on the show and he got all esoteric about some stuff, then come to find out when he started talking about people, we're cousins. There's some other people they go and say, wait a minute, Miss So and So, that's your grandmama. So that's what when we say who you people, we like who you connected to. You know, we want to know. I ain't gonna say nothing about Esther, not like that, but I'm leave all that alone, that type of stuff like that. But see, they be trying to go to another level when they like some of y'all gonna be out there say that's my people right there, bam, and they're gonna be listening even more clearly. We gonna rerun that again. Rewind. Who your people? Who your people, sis?
My people is my partner Esther Green, my friend Amber, my friend Timaka, my friend Shoni. That is my circle. That is my tight, close, lovely, most powerful, most loving, most kindest, most smartest people in Savannah. There's a lot out there, but there's a lot of people that I support. I support the Y Bar. Mahogany has been, I only been here for 3 years, so I am actually just getting to know what Savannah is about, which is super intense. I am a pioneer woman. I've been to every city, I've been to every state, and nothing has compared to Savannah and the intensity that it is around the people. And I am learning a lot. And I'm trying to maintain balance of who I am and what my values are and what my morals are. And I'm connecting to the right people. And I'm okay with having a powerful few in my circle. Did I answer that a little bit better for you?
We're gonna let that slide. You see, because she think we just talking people in Savannah, but y'all know, but y'all, we know, yeah, we just gonna hold,
You talking about people, like you talking about my
but we just gonna roll on because like see that's why I tell them, I say they be so esoteric that they think they connected, but they ain't connected. But don't we rolling on with it? So now we're gonna do this right here. We're gonna do this right here, cause like we say, we all simple about this, and that's why I throw it out there. Cause that's why no matter what, everybody said Jamal's an angel. People understand. We make no connection. So we're gonna do this to you right now, and this is what the deal is. Who inspires you? What inspires you? Who inspires you? Or what inspires you?
That's a lot. You trying to say keep it simple, but you're asking questions that are a little bit deeper. I'm like, how much time do I have? But I'm mostly inspired.
I'm gonna interrupt you just for a second.
Yes.
Now, when we say it's all simple, it's who you are.
Yeah.
See, that's why I tell folks, see what the deal is. When it's complicated, and now I'm going to throw it out there. I ain't throwing it out to you, but I'm saying the people who, when they get all esoteric about the stuff, they get or they become so intellectual about it, that's complicated. Like, for instance, let me do it. We're going to reverse it right now. This is how I see, because Run tell that I want you to reverse, ask me the question, say, who are your people?
Who are your people?
Yo, bam, I'm straight off the west side Savannah. Bam, I'm right here. Bam, my people, Evelyn Lee, Claude Lee. Bam, y'all know my people. Y'all know Piggy right there, Piggy, and all them right there in Dodge City helped raise me up like that. And then bam, that's on one side. But then let's go on over to Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. I'm Murray. I'm straight Squire Po Bro. Annabelle and Sonny Murray right there. I'm one of their grandchildren right there. They helped make me, because some of y'all know. Right there on Hilton Head, Sonny Murray was the one who took the ferry, did all this right here. And then, and I know some of y'all gonna try to jump on me. Y'all gonna try to jump on me down in Riceboro. Bam. I'm tied to the Richardson family, the Bacote family, who comes straight out of North Carolina side too, and South Carolina side. So them my people right there. And okay, all right, hold up. Brunswick, yeah, Reverend Zach Live. So as soon as I say Reverend Zach Live, some of y'all already know what time it is. Bam. They're like, okay, excuse me, Jacksonville. So I was talking, see how she do me like that? But so I'm just letting you know. So these are people who help shape part of who I am. That's why when I do my journeys, I tell people, I said, listen here. I said I'm Hilton Head and Savannah, and so because in the black community, when we ask who your people is, we ask them who the people, because we know with regards to your people are you got family through blood, through marriage and the journey of life. And so and so I ain't even gonna get it about 1501. Julius Hall don't like me. I talk about 1501, but I'm just saying, so they're my people right there. So because some of y'all, I know y'all identify with me right now. When y'all heard some of these places, y'all like bam. So but we ain't gonna do that to you right now. We just gonna go on like, who inspires you, what inspires you. Now unless you're gonna try to take over, but I know you try to take over.
No, I wouldn't. No, I would never try to take over. But that I'm not. I'm a military brat. I've moved every 2 years of my life. So my people are my people. Every 2 years is a different. You're never gonna know who my people are, but especially in Savannah. I've just been here for 3 years, but I was born in Germany. My people are in Germany. There you go. So yeah. So who inspires me? God, the God in me inspires me, guides me, leads me. I have many mentors. One that sticks highly in my head. Her name is Michelle Gribble, who is kind of my guru of guidance between spirituality and science, and just learning mindfulness practices and wellness practices, and just striving for that peaceful happiness life, and really practicing with the mind. And my mother inspires me, who is a woman who enriches every person that she speaks to. My partner inspires me. She is a beautiful being whose confidence overflows to everyone and is so intelligent and smart. And I'm inspired by my friends. Like I said, iron sharpens iron. I'm not going to hang out or spend my time with anybody who is not a man or woman of God, and a person who speaks light and inspires and encourage. I'm only light and bright, and that's strict. That is my foundation. So, yeah, did I do better on that? Did I do better?
Absolutely. And again, see how simple that is? Because what we're doing, because we got people looking from around the world. And what the
Yeah.
deal is, people then begin to connect and tie. And see what some people, I tell folks, guess what that does? When you begin to talk about and they hear certain names or hear some, you don't know who's watching. I'm not saying you, but other people, when I've done this, they're like, you don't know who's watching. Then bam, what that does for them, that inspires them. And then, like I said, then what happened? They're gonna listen even more intently. And then, with regard to what we're trying to put out, or not what we're trying to put out, what we are putting out there, because I gotta do this again, because they got me in this place right here, the wrong side. I don't want to be on this side. But what that does is that now they're invested in you right now. And so that's why, again, and we got to pay homage to no matter what. I tell folks, yo, check this out. We pay homage to the people who laid that path for us. I was just with some folks today, several folks today, and that's the thing I let people understand that, because y'all know, ain't nothing. Y'all know how run tell that is, and all the stuff that spirit does, all that. We gotta pay homage to those who laid that path for us. They can be with us physically right now, or they can go on and become a part of the ancestral realm. But that's what we're going to talk about and hail them up, because they lived continuously through that, and that some word that they gave you, some action that they did for you, will help inspire and uplift somebody else. So that's how when I go and say, like everybody come on, I say, yo, it's real simple. It's just you being you. It gets complicated when people think that they want to give somebody. I'm like saying, because guess what? When Jamal sits down, what's going to make Jamal get into you is that when I like, yo, I'm like, that's that realness. And that's so simple, and that's what's beautiful. And so now we got something else that, some people say, yo, man, that's kind of deep, because again, we want people out there to get this right here. And so now we're going to this one right here. Like I say, it's all simple. My people know, 1501 people be like, yeah, it's all simple and it's beautiful and it's powerful. Because see, sometimes we think simplicity, that it's just like, you dismiss it. The simple stuff, bam, it's just like that, and it touches you. And so now that's where I'm coming to this right here for you. And this is, what song or songs give you that when you hear that song or that song, it's like it hits you, it takes you to another level. And that people like, because again, so I guess I'm gonna give background on this, because when you say that song or songs, guess what, somebody checking it out, they're gonna go try to find out about it. And guess what, it's spreading that word, because again, it's all about planting the seeds. And so that why, all right, we're gonna do this. What song or songs give you that
Now, I'm so bad at the names of the songs, but do you know Brit? Well, I don't know if you know Brittany Howard. She's a new artist, and she extremely inspires me. She's blues, she's funk, she's soul. She's the new age Prince. And she has a lot of songs that are political. She has a lot of identity, just encouraging. And I'm thinking of, she has Hold On, Brittany Howard, Hold On, Goat Head, Don't Want to Fight No More, which probably is one of my favorite songs. Don't Want to Fight No More. Please look it up with Brittany Howard. That's a really good one. So she inspires me, new age, but I'm always inspired by Erykah Badu. I'm inspired by Prince. I'm inspired by Nina Simone. All the artists that I love has a little bit of history in it, a little bit of all about uplifting, all about love. And Eric Badu is my auntie. She's speaking. Like I've been listening to Lauryn Hill with a new mindset because I was young when I listened to Lauryn Hill. I'm listening to her now, and I'm like, bro, she was with it years ago, and I feel like it's just now where people are like really clicking of what she's saying because I'm like seeing it more on social media or whatever. But some powerful stuff from like the oldies, Arrested Development. Like these people are speaking things years ago, and we're just like, oh, this is like new right now. No, if you listen to old school music of soul and blues, they've been speaking this. This is nothing new that we're talking about here. So yeah, that's what I love. That's what I love.
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it is. And this is Ron Tell That. And we got with us our sister Nanaska, who are here, and she's making things happen. She got some great things going on. And what we're going to do, we're going to take this break. We're going to come back, and then we're going to let her just flow with regard to some of the things. And it's something that she gave me. And she told me I'm going to make some comment. And I said, I don't make the comment. I don't make the comment on the show. So that's what we're going to make the comment on the show. And so, but we're going to take this break. We'll be right back. This is Ron Tell That. Again, we say, this is Our Black Media and Hot 2100. We are in the house right now. So, yes, we are.
Oh, I mean, my friend, your Savannah homeboy, Clarence Thomas, made sure that I don't go to prison.
So Julius is in there talking to Trump. Ooh, I'm telling.
Savannah, are you looking for some of the best Southern soul food? Then check out Kim's Cafe at 714 MLK Boulevard. The food is so good, you'll think that your mother cooked it. Located in the heart of Savannah, Kim's has a menu that includes breakfast anytime, lunch when you need it, and dinner so you won't have to cook when you get home. They also cater all types of events and can host your reserved event at the restaurant. Come see what everyone has been raving about. Great food, great atmosphere, and a great time. Kim's Cafe, 714 MLK Boulevard in beautiful downtown Savannah.
And this is Ron Tell That. We are back, and we say support all the people who support us. Kim's Cafe at 714 MLK Junior Boulevard. Shep Food and Gas. Don't ride by, stop by. One Price Cleaners located in the Farmers Market on Highway 80 in Garden City. And Davis Johnson Bozeman Law Firm. Offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. And our sister is in the house, and so just like that Kim's Cafe commercial, I made sure to do that because she got something. She got some herbals. She got some herbals. When I say herbals, I'm talking the herbals that you can drink. The herbals, and she like gave me 4 of them. She gave me some fire. She gave me some earth. She gave me some water. She gave me some air, and she asked me my opinion. Yo, actually, just now this what the deal is, y'all. Understand that she gave it to me, and she had wanted me to kind of wait, and so like I'm gonna make a comment on the show, but I'm gonna let y'all know when she gave it to me. As soon as I got home, I drank it. As soon as I got home, and I was like, "What the world? What the world? What the world?" I said, "I'm gonna hold on to all this until she come on the show, and I might say something about it." But I'm just letting y'all know, yo, she got them drinks. She got them drinks. She got them fruit drinks right there. Got them herbal drinks right there. Them herbal drinks. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't let her know what I just said. Go ahead, my sister.
My juices. I love my juices. I don't know what happened on one day. Well, I've been in business for about 8 years, and I always, in the corporate world, I was in the food and beverage, managing all sorts of cafes successfully. And when I realized that I wasn't getting the recognition or promotions that I deserved, I decided to go in business for myself. But I never had the funds to be like go all in and have like a brick and mortar. So I've always started with what I had at the time. So I've sold coffee and tea, and I lived in Jacksonville, and I sold, and this is when it blew up, is when I sold honey drippers. And here in Savannah, I think they call them thrills. Do they call them thrills? And so all over Jacksonville, I was known for these honey drippers. And so when I moved from Jacksonville, well, there's a long story. I went into van life, and then I renovated a school bus, lived on a farm. And when I lived on the farm for a year and ate off the land and realized how it changed my entire life, uh, anxiety went away, stress went away, my weight went down 30 pounds. I was at my best when I was eating from the land. And I knew then why God didn't elevate my business like I wanted to 8 years ago when I moved to Savannah, and just doors just started opening. I just got a regular job, and then I starting with what I had, and I was like, let me start with juices. And I just started in the kitchen. Just, I am a mixologist. I know flavor profile. I know proportions. I know exactly how I want things to taste, and I will stay in the kitchen till it's done. So one day I was studying chakras, and I realized that when I was making the air, which is celery and apple, it's green, and celery helps with the heart, and the heart and is as a chakra is green, and it's crazy that it helps with digestion. And I was like, wait a minute, are these juices matching the energy that it, like, even with color, even with the fruit? I don't know if you've ever seen one of those charts where it shows like the fruit or vegetable and it actually matches like an organ or something like that. I think that's magical. That's beautiful. So every juice that I make is connected to a specific part of the body. And so when you do a full juice cleanse, you go from head to toe and you just feel amazing. And I always offer like just different activities that help with mine, because it's not just the juice. The juice is just the juice is the juice, and it's way deeper than that. It's way more than that. And I just love that all of the juices are based on the elements. They're super delicious. They're very simple. I do not like trying to do so much to look cool and to this is all these. I want to taste the flavors. I want to taste exactly. I mean, I'm sure when you taste it and you saw the ingredients, you taste exactly each one of them, and very proportion wise. So I'm just really excited. I have collaborated with my close friend, Timaka, who does extreme beautiful work and with meditation and sound. And so we one day we're like, well, let's connect. So when you get a juice cleanse, you also get a meditation with it. And we're trying to make a difference. It's not just about one thing. It's so many things. There's so many elements for that balanced life. And I'm not fully there yet, but I'm way better than I was before. It takes a long time to reprogram everything that we have learned and how to eat and things like that. Because I've gotten some backlash like, oh, well, she sells juices, but look at her. I'm like, what do you mean? You know? Like, you're supposed to be like super fit and super, a certain profile to just talk about health and wellness. So I wanted to put a little disclaimer. You don't know people's journey. You don't know where they came from, and you don't know where they are. So yeah. So I'm just really excited because I wanted to create a business that also inspires myself to be the best version of myself. This really is just a reflection of me and what I'm trying to do for my life. And because I'm so passionate about that, I'm like, you guys, my anxiety went away. My anxiety went away when I eat right, when I do right. I put it to a test because every time, sometimes I have abandonment issues, that's a side thing, but God's working on that. And I was like, okay, well, instead of being where I know I'm going to have anxiety, let me go on a fast and cleanse, while during that time where I normally would have anxiety, I was the happiest person ever. So I am 100% know that food and what we consume causes inflammation, which causes anger and stress and fear and all these things, which then leads to disease. So if I can just help with being a resource for healthy living, I feel like we can be a bigger impact in our families and our friends, because we'll be making better decisions. We'll be in a more clear mindset, and we're not making decisions off of fear. We're making decisions off of self-love. And that's I mean, we making moves now if we're on, a love journey, and that's what it's about.
Powerful words, and again, to go and throw kudos to you. The drinks that I got from you that you gave me were excellent, excellent, and just like when she said it, it is legitimate. You taste the flavors. You taste the flavors. When you said proportions, that was the thing. It's like, I'm like saying, okay, because again, y'all know we got Promised Land Farm, so we do the farm, and so we do from all the plants, from fruits to herbs to vegetables, all that. And so I'm like saying, okay, this one, I'm like, so it's right there. And when she says that, that is not for show. It is an actual fact. So I'm just letting y'all know that is real. So when she says that, it is real. And so that's why I have to say kudos to you and give you that shout out and let you know, like, it was excellent. That's why I say they were frozen, but I had to get it done. I had to get the heater, put them in front of the heater, and I said, I gotta see something. I was like, that's why I was like, y'all, I was like, yo, this sister right here got something right here. Now I understand why they were fighting at the graduation. And I ain't had got none. But anyway, that's another story, another day, another time. So, how can people get in touch with you?
Sorry.
I
I do not give... I give myself a week for delivery, because I want to make sure that I'm never making the juice in a anxious or upset or sad. So if I'm feeling any of those within that week, I won't juice. So I give myself a week so that you're not waiting for it. You have a week to do that. So not one time have I ever made a juice in an anxious or angry or sad way. And I feel like that makes a big difference in the juices. I'll when I juice water, I'll listen to like Key Sweat. When I juice certain juices, I will listen to music that matches that juice. Or, I'm very energetic, and I really take that very seriously when I'm cooking, because you haven't had my food yet, and doing that juice. But you can find me on Instagram at Ninoska's Favorites. It's NINOSKAS and the word favorites, Ninoska's Favorites. And that's where I'm at right now. My website is down because GoDaddy has a whole situation going with that, but it's coming up. And I did want to go back to my people, because thinking about it,
go to it.
out a few people. I want to give a little shout out, like back in the days. I want to give a shout out to the best photographer in Savannah, Freddie. Lee C, which is an amazing creative director. So if you're doing all these photo shoots, you need a creative director on set. That's Lee C. And the best DJ in the world and Savannah is DJ Professor. That's my friend. And who is accompanied with Nobi for hosting. So I've been really, really fortunate to have amazing people in my life. I have angels around me, surrounded with me, and we're here to support each other. Abi is another powerful spiritual being, and his wife Zuri. I mean, we're doing it. We're doing things. I just don't want to miss any of my friends, any of my loved ones. And we're just here to make a big impact in Savannah in a loving and unified way. No, there's no gang on here. We are here for the people, and I am just ready and excited to see what God's gonna do with us and in Savannah, because I'm trying to go strong. I'm trying to go hard.
And so you said some of it, but let's go a little further. Why do you want to do it? Why do you want to do it?
Right. I'm a disciple. Um, it's I'm for the people because I'm about love, and love wins all things. And I always think about, like, if you like imagine a world where there's like 1 hour of just straight love, there's no hate, there's no like, it's just unheard of. Like, love is one of the most challenging things to do. You have to be patient, you have to be kind, you have to be understanding, you can't even count any wrongs. And we're over here pointing the finger every single day. That's not love. And so my message is love. I'm using juice, I'm using other tools because that has to pay the bills. But the real message is love. Period. Self-love, self-examination, self-love, accepting. I mean, it's so much. It's I'm my message is about self and not about all this outside noise. You can't make a difference if you're not worrying about yourself. So that is the story. That is why I'm doing it, is because I'm trying to be accountable to that for myself, because I want to live a peaceful, happy life. And because I've seen the transition of my life, then now I'm thirsty to share with people. I'm like, do you know that you're actually not living free right now? Do you know that you actually don't have to be afraid? Do you know that you actually don't have to worry? Do you know that you are free? But like, this mind controls everything. It creates everything, and nobody understands. Well, not nobody, but a lot of people are not understanding that it's all in the what we speak. It's in our words. It's all these things. And I'm just like, if I can just get a chance to speak about it, which, thank you, I appreciate you. That's the message. The juice brought me to this conversation, but the real message is love, self-examination.
And I'll share this with you. This is our platform, Our Black Media, and we also have Hot 2100 Savannah, our digital radio station, Hot 2100 Savannah in the world. And so we have our latest show is about aliens, our alien nation. And so what happens that we get harassed. We have some people harassing us right now. They're like, does she believe in aliens? That's the question that one of the people threw out there. You ain't got to answer that. I'm just going to let you know that. If you want to, that's fine. We'll move on to some other things. And see, now they're going to say, look at what the aliens just did. No, we are here in this position that they got me. I can't be around where I need to be at. So, but I'm going to say this. We're going to ignore that question for that person who want to know about does she believe in aliens. We're going to ignore that right now. If you want to answer, that's on you. But then you said something.
Happened right now.
You said what?
Someone asked that.
Yeah, it's like.
Did somebody? Oh, does she believe in aliens? I do know a lot of people who do believe in aliens, and I think the reason why I wouldn't believe in aliens is because it just looks like the people who talk about it seem like really, really anxious. Like, I don't know. It's like the people who talk about it, I don't want to be like that. So I don't entertain the thought of it, because I'm like, I don't want to get too deep where I'm just like start acting a little so. But I mean, I also believe, like, I don't know anything, like, this is a big world. It's a lot going on. I'm sure somebody's seen something. People believe in it so much. Actually, yes, I do believe in aliens, because if you believe in it, then it's true. Because you probably did a whole alien, outer space, whatever, and it's true. You probably seen them walk. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what he says, and so yeah, you're saying because that he believes in it. That you say, I'm let's go along with you on that, so you have peace, and that's what so you can have peace. But what it comes down to, again, I just tell folks, I said, listen, that's what, again, they try. It's basically cultish type actions, cultish behavior. They're trying to tune in right now. And it actually, he's the president of our company. That's what the deal is. He's the president of our Black Media and Hot 2100. He's trying to bring more people into the call. But I want to get to this right here. You said something, and I want the people to understand this. You said that you do not do the work when you are anxious. And that I will say that it's not just regard. Again, I could be wrong about it, but I would dare say that it's not just with regard to the juicing when you are preparing the item to get out to the people. But I think that's just in general that and again, I'm not trying to say that I'm on point with regards to it, but then I think in general that's a part of your spirit with regard to that you do not try to act when being anxious. And like, can you elaborate further with regard to that, just with people in general, not you specifically, but your observation as to when people are anxious? Because something I want to say after you finish with what you got to say.
Okay, the best way that I can describe that is the difference between a crock pot slow cooked and a quick 30-minute meal. Completely different taste. I prefer the slow cook everything because even from success, from juice, whatever, I want the slow cook because in that process, it's just the process. There's so much beautiful things that happen in the process. So in making juices, if I have like a bad day or if I feel rushed, anxious, like, oh, I got to get their order in because if I don't, they're going to think it's bad business. And that I don't care about bad business because it's going to speak for itself. And I'm going to get any work that I put in, whether it was the juice or whether it was to rest, whether it was to spend time with my family, whatever work I did that day is going to produce. And so I don't care about the customers' experience in that way. They know, I want the customers that know that it's going to come when it comes, and I'm very transparent and I communicate with them. I do all that. But you're not going to get anything rushed. You're going to get a slow cooked meal from me. And you're going to taste and feel what you need to have on that. So, and that's how I operate on everything now. I mean, people don't like you to go slow. People want things fast. That's why I almost like it that it's frozen, because people are like, well, do you have anything ready now? No, you have to wait an hour. You have to put it on and then it almost doesn't it taste that much better that you're like, okay, now it's ready. No, it's not ready. Now it's ready. No, it's not ready. Now it's ready. And then now it tastes better. Like, have you ever waited for something that took so long? When it took long and now you have it, oh, it's just that much sweeter. It's just that much better. Something quick, you quickly forget about it. I want a slow cooked meal. Yes.
And that's what the society that we live in. And again, making people make decisions sometimes just like that. And so that plays a role with regards to thinking also. That there are people that I know, people ask them questions, and people look at them as if there's something wrong with them, that they don't immediately respond. That they're, because of what's going on, that person is not thinking and contemplating. And people, I've been around folks, they're going to say, do you notice that when you ask so-and-so a question that he doesn't respond immediately? And so for them, it just, and so like, again, that's when you talked about that, again, that anxiety, that, you know, that bam, we got to do that. And so that plays a role also with regard to people not listening at times. That, again, that you are so adamant about trying to get your point out as opposed to listening and being able to see all sides. And that comes into play. So I want to just, you know, toss that out there and say, because I even tell people, I said, listen here, I said, when you allow me that space not to be caught into the hustle and bustle, my mind can begin germinating. I can come up with some ideas. And my creativity is like that. My genius is not kicking in. But I like when you want me to like, I'm like, okay, because you got caught up into the hustle and bustle. I said I cannot put all of the energy, all of the mental and the spiritual energy into being a genius with regards to this situation that we're dealing with. To give some more insight, because a lot of times that some of us, when we're talking, we're engaging in conversation. What then happens is that you say some things that bam, that's illuminated just at the fact that you're not able to just conveniently not go and talk. Whereas, as opposed to sometimes with that anxiety, when you talk about that, it's almost like we're at odds with one another. It's like that butting of heads, to see who can outmatch the other person, as opposed to trying to bring some closure with regards to resolution. So, and I gotta do this right here. We gotta take another break right now. We gotta take a break right now, and there's a break right here for let y'all understand. These breaks right here, right now, are tied to Hot 2100 Savannah. These are some of our breaks right here. We're gonna do Hot 2100 Savannah, just bringing you old school hip hop music. That's right, old school hip hop. And that's LL Cool J, that's Julius Hall right there. Hot 2100 Savannah. Hot 2100 Savannah, guess what? We got music. We got it all for you. We got new artists, veteran artists. We got it all. We got dance, we got reggae, we got soul, we got blues, we got gospel, we got world music, we got hip hop, we got jazz, we got funk, we got R&B, we got house, we got folk. We got it right here, Hot 2100 Savannah. And then funk. We got the funk at Hot 2100 Savannah. You can hear us. You can hear us. You go to Kim's Cafe. You hear us on Alexa at Kim's Cafe. And then some of y'all know we got the perfect storm Monday through Friday night from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. Hot 2100 Savannah. We got the perfect storm. What y'all, those love songs to make you say, ooh. And then we got the ones touching your soul. That's right. Earth, Wind, and Fire. And you got Earth, Wind, and Fire too with regard to your products. And so again, we want people to know how can they reach out to you, get in touch with you with regards to your products. I will let you not share with people how they can get in touch with you regarding your products.
Just through my you could reach me through my Instagram. You could text me at 912-658-4147. I'm very old school. I am okay with that. That is my telephone number, 912-658-4147. Message me. I'll send you a menu, and you receive your juices in about a week. And I do cater. So the catering that I do is strictly Ayurvedic foods. So it's just fruits, vegetables, meats. The only meat I do is a charred if but I do salads. Yeah.
Because that's why we're going to get into what projects do you have going on? Where are you going to? Where are you elevating to right now? We want you to share that with the people.
Yes. Okay, so what I'm most excited right now is my partner and I started a community garden at Tatumville Community Center. We started a community garden, and we are going to be putting in a lot of work on these next few months so that we can receive some crop over the summer. So if you're interested in volunteering and just learning, we have amazing people on our team. Denzel is a permaculture design garden guru that is just teaching us everything we need to know about food and growing food. We have Aja, who is a beautiful person inside and out, loves to cook, knows everything about herbs. I mean, there's some strong people in the circle that kind of gets me a little scared in an exciting way. Like God's doing some crazy things. So I'm most excited about the community garden right now. My juice, I have some exciting collaborations happening where I'll be in stores very soon. I'm just really interested in just keeping the momentum of and meeting new people. I'm not really trying to do much, but other than just keeping the momentum going, meeting new people. I also organize, I have two businesses. The juices is one. The second business is I organize homes. So anything like any room, garages, attics, offices, it's called aesthetically pleasing. So I create aesthetically pleasing rooms anywhere in the house, and we work together. So like it's kind of like almost therapy because we unravel a lot, we pull out a lot. I mean, going through offices, I'm in paperwork. I mean, a lot happens pulling out from different closets and rooms and stuff like that. So I allow the space for communication and some good, deep rooted conversations. And then also, if you're needing organizing with your schedule, if you have like big goals that you're trying to do, if you have just projects that you want to do, I do different phone calls with you weekly to basically I kind of think of it as a manager. Like, yes, there's a CEO, which you're the CEO, who has all what you want to do for your business, but then you need somebody to manage it. You know, you have all this stuff, you have 7, 8 things to do. My job that I help people with is to hold you accountable for all those 7 things that you have by creating action steps, tiny, tiny action steps that help in each section. And then I hold you accountable by having a follow-up call and ask questions as to, you know, why it didn't happen. I'm basically your manager, but you're the CEO is how I like to explain it. So that's my my organizing business. And you can also reach me at the same phone number if you want to know about that. But so I'm really excited about growing that business as well. And other than that, I'm just here to support my partner, be in the community, have fun, live life, enjoy life, eat good, dance, you know, meet amazing people. Yeah.
So, one of my family members, one of our great supporters, Deidre Murray, just asked, when will y'all be at the garden? When will y'all be at the garden? When will y'all be at the garden?
Yes. Okay.
Yes, okay.
Facebook
Facebook
at
at
community,
community,
and that's
and
when
that's when
garden day.
garden day.
And when you're available on any of those garden days, we kind of do it bi-weekly. So one is coming up. We'll post it on Facebook group, Tatumville Community Garden. And we also have an Instagram, Tatumville Community Garden on Instagram. And that's when we post our garden days. You can also direct message your email, and then we can add you to the email. We would love to have you, Deidre.
Okay, and so again, one of the things, you know, we emphasize that some of y'all know that's what we do, from Sister Sabrina to Brother Rodney to Dr. Ifikon Simon. Y'all know we've had them on here. We talk about this, and just as Dr. Ifikon Simon said, and I share this with y'all. This is well over 2 years ago. I said, just like we said when we were right there on Montgomery Street, and we said, you cannot have a revolution if you can't feed yourself. And so the things that what I've shared with folks, and I've taught people this right here, that food is used as a weapon. Food is used as a weapon. Food is used as a weapon. And that's on several fronts, that food is used as a weapon. And then also I've shared with folks this too, and my scholars, you know, I discussed this too, that water is used as a weapon. Water is used as a weapon also. And so that's why we have to be able to control those things, or have those things to help us with regards to that. And so our environment is also a part of a weapon that can be used against us, and we see that all the time. And we got to have that mindset. We can't be looking and let somebody else go and tell us what time it is. We got to be the ones, because that's a part of who we are. That is a part of our genetics. That's a part of our DNA. That's a part of our foundation. Going back to a Kibu line, going back to Tamiri, Taseti, to Tabo, to all of that, going back to, again, to Ifrika, going back home, because that's a part of who we are. but sometimes we give it up. And I tell folks, when you give up a part of your foundation, or you make that disconnect from a part of your foundation, guess what? You got this gap in the middle, and someone else gets some good and throw it in the middle, then it becomes your false reality. So that's how some of us live. We live with false realities. And so my sister, when she was discussing it, so that's why then we have this anxiety. We have other people in our heads directing us and making sure that we don't have peace. Peace is essential to us. Peace is essential to your soul, not just with regards to when you leave this physical realm. Peace is essential for you to be right here, to be able to, as I said, to create and manifest in your genius. It is crucial, it is essential, and that is why the enemy will not want you to have peace. So then that way you can't be genius with regards to stopping the enemy or forming this web around it, so then that way evil is thrown out, cast out. And that's what we got to be about. And so I'm throwing it out there to you now, sis. Any words of inspiration that you want to provide to the people who are checking out, looking at the show, seeds that can be planted to them?
Man, I got to stick to my love. I mean, be present, stay in where, be present by the senses. What you see, what you smell, what you taste, what you hear. Being present is being connected to your senses. So if you're eating, you're eating, but you're like watching TV or you're having a conversation, you're not really present with your food. So sometimes you can eat your food and not even realize that you ate and the plate is gone. You don't even know what you ate. When you're present with food, you can look at a cheesy pizza and be like, this might not be the best decision. You can look at your food and actually see how it will make you feel. You can look at it with your eyes, senses, being present. You can be present and with your senses of having a conversation. And if you're present, you can see, is my voice light, speaking light, or is my voice speaking dark? Like, am I uplifting somebody or am I putting fuel to the fire? So being present, I feel like makes you have better decisions, which just creates a whole better environment. So be present, be with your family. If you're with your family, be off the phone. If you're with your friends, be off the phone. Like, be present, because we don't have, tomorrow is not promised. Don't waste time. Be present. Enjoy your life. You'll realize that there's nothing to worry about. God supplies all your needs at every single time. Just look back at all the times that you were crying and you didn't think that things were going to work out, and then it worked out. How many times does God have to show us? How many times? So chill out. Chill out. Enjoy life, which is what we're here to do, is to enjoy life, to enjoy the gifts that we have, the material things that God blesses us with. And let's make a difference. Let's unify. Like, this is the first time in Savannah that I even learned about Kwanzaa. I'm 37 years old. I've never engaged in Kwanzaa like this before. And I am so uplifted about, I can't say all the words, emoji, I can't say, I'm not there yet, but I know that the values and the core values align with my morals and values just from, growing up in church. So I just feel like those are the things that we need to focus on by being present. And I just use it as simple as senses. What am I seeing? What am I hearing? What am I tasting? What am I smelling? And does all of those things, is those consumption, is it light, like the color, like just simple color? Is it light? Is it bright? Or is it dark? Is it low? And that's just really easy for me to be like, okay, I need to make a transition right now. This is not it. So be present. Love always wins. Keep on going.
And that's some simple truth with regards to that. Some simple truth. And again, The Circle of Life, our brother Ross Lazarus in that house, coming straight from the southeast side of Chatham County. And so again, love, life, and liberation. So that's what we're about. And so that's why it's fitting with regard to this. So I got to throw this out there and let some of y'all know what is happening on tomorrow. There will be a press conference that, yes, I will have to be at the press conference. Initially, I didn't think I was going to be. I had told the organizer I was not going to be at the press conference because y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I am. I said I was not going to be there. And then they had to hit me with something that I got to be at the press conference because this is tied to 160 years ago. A meeting was held here in Savannah, Georgia with General Sherman. Y'all know about 40 acres and a mule. So it happens here in Savannah. And so in Madison Square, there'll be a press conference with people dealing with, because it's about reparations. This is now the conversation about reparations. And that, again, it's a gathering of people coming from the Mid-Atlantic area, people right here in Georgia. Tamara Shealy Johnson, who's from this area, from Effingham and also Chatham County, she is going to be right there. She's the major organizer of it. And so they're going to have that press conference tomorrow. And it's about reparation. Reparations is not something that's far-fetched. Everybody has discussed this right here. Sojourner Truth talked about reparations. That's why Belinda Royal talked about reparations and received reparations in the 1700s. So it's not anything foreign. And that when you look at what happened in the 60s, that they discuss reparations they discuss us having our own media outlets, like our black media. We got our own media outlet because that was a part of the reparation. They talked about having land. They talked about having our own universities. That's what they said. So Historic Black College University, though I'm a graduate of one of them, that they felt that those still were not our institutions, still controlled by other people. So that they talk about economic engines for us. So that's a part of it. So this conversation must go on and will go on. And so that's what we're going to be doing. And so I'll be one of the people right there, and I'm going to have to talk about something that's happening on February 22nd. That's the day after the assassination anniversary of Malik El-Shabazz, our brother, our hero right there. That's Malcolm X, as you know him. And we're going to be up in Effingham County, 2 o'clock. We're going to be right there at the burial grounds of our ancestors right there in Effingham County. And we're going to be paying homage because the African spirit will be right there. The African spirit will be the one cracking their teeth. That's the one they got to come up there. So I've been appointed that I gotta say something. So that's why I gotta be at the press conference. And so whatever words I gotta let y'all know what's happening on February 22nd. This is all tied to reparations. And that, again, there's different concepts with regard to that. We ain't got no problem with that. But we just letting folks understand we must have it because it's about repair. It is about repair, and it is economic repair and the other aspects of repairs that need to happen for us. So that's what's happening. And so my sister, I'm going to come to the very last question because I had to get that out. I want the people to know we discussed it to put it out there. And so the question is this to you, and don't get political about this. Don't get political. And so I guess I'm going to do it, even though they've been trying to control me. I'm going to do it like this, y'all. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to ask this question of you. What is the best high school in Savannah, Chatham County, Georgia? What is the best high school in Savannah, Chatham County, Georgia? Get this correct because, again, the world depends on this right here.
You don't have to answer that.
Exactly. I'm not moved here. And I know how passionate about it because I've seen you multiple times. But just so that you could sleep better at night, the Warriors.
What did you say? Just so
you are a genius. You are a genius. That's our sister. She's a genius. Everybody knows it. Bam. Geniuses know that. There's just haters. Haters. They don't like it. So yes.
She didn't know no other answer.
Wait. Homecoming.
Hold on. What did you say?
Are you homecoming king or something? Were you the president? I can't hear you.
I was just hold on a second. I was just stunned at your action. It just got me. You just got me discombobulated.
You can't stay true.
You messed up my equilibrium. I can't believe that you turned to me like that. You're my family. How could you do that? Oh my God. So, but I was gonna say something, but this is Run Tell That. We say support all the shows on our platform, and we also say to you all that check out Hot 2100 Savannah on the digital radio again. Hot 2100 Savannah and the world. And so this has been Run Tell That. We're signing out right now. Glad to have our sister with us, but I don't know why she turned on me like that. I just I felt something. I can't believe this right here. But
That was
yeah.
a compliment.
Okay, well, I'm in the Hall of Fame. Yes, okay, bam, yeah. So again, check her out. You see her, bam. We see y'all. Press conference tomorrow at 12 o'clock, Madison Square, right there on Bull Street, Green Meldrum House, across the street from it. And we're going to check out all our shows on Our Black Media and Hot 2100 Savannah and the world. Peace and blessings. We signing out.
Thank you.
I can't believe, but that's what them
I was
aliens do.
homecoming queen.
Okay, that's a wonderful thing. All right, we'll talk to you. Right, just hold on. I'm signing out right now, but just stay on. We're gonna be in the back office.
Okay.
This one right here, the alien, the cult man. Oh my God! Peace and blessings.
Like that.